In this unit we are concerned with computer-supported collaborative work CSCW, broadly a set of concerns related to computer support for activities in which more than one person is involved. First of all, we need to understand why CSCW has become such a crucial field of study within interactive systems. With changes in business organizations and world economics, there has been a move towards global markets that are multinational and multilingual organizations. Rising organizational costs have also driven increases in the degree of strategic cooperations and opportunistic alliances. Both of these factors, mentioned earlier, have produced an increased need for businesses to communicate and collaborate both locally and remotely. Over the last 2 decades, computer technology has evolved a worldwide infrastructure. There has been an international increase in networking capabilities, producing more potential for applications and tools characterized by the information superhighway. A spread of connectivity has created what has been termed the global village. Finally, emerging of technologies has occurred between telephony, television, and computing. It is important to understand how CSCW systems differ from other interactive systems. Designers must understand the nature of cooperative tasks in order to design appropriate technology for the cooperative work setting. A set of questions must, therefore, be answered if appropriate CSCW systems and software are to be designed. How do we define group work? How can computer systems and software that support group working be developed? What are the impacts of technology on group working? To answer these questions, CSCW involves interdisciplinary researchers, including psychology, sociology, organizational theory, and anthropology. A note on terminology. It is important to understand that CSCW is a wide-ranging term which encompasses not only the technology/software, but its users and their physical and social environment. Groupware, however, is a term often referred to within CSCW as related to the technology and software used for computer-supported group working. How CSCW is used. When designing computer-supported collaborative work systems and applications, it is important to understand how they will be used and for what types of tasks. However, there has been much controversy over this issue, as conceptualization of the field should not artificially or inadvertently preclude specific types of cooperative work. Characterizing how these systems are used should therefore allow for the rich diversity of forms of cooperative work. Who uses CSCW systems? It is important to note that CSCW systems have a varied set of collaborating users that will impact on what systems are required and how the systems are used. Collaborating users may have different goals, equality of status, feelings of comradeship, organizational alliances, heuristics, and conceptual frameworks. It is important to understand that, while some groups do have a closed and predetermined character, such as project teams, others are formed and disbanded spontaneously when the need arises. This distinction has been termed the difference between formal and informal groups, Preece, 1995. CSCW systems are increasingly being developed to support informal group collaborations as they are recognized as an important characteristic of the work scenario. The geographical distribution of group members is an important aspect of group interaction. Cooperative systems are often classified as either local with group members co-located in the same environment or remote with members at different locations. This divide is concerned as much with the accessibility of users to each other than their physical proximity. Computer support for these interactions has traditionally considered the case of remote asynchronous at different times group working. However, more recent research has aimed to support synchronous at the same time face-to-face meetings. A note on terminology. The term co-located is often referred to instead of local to emphasize this logical division. The term local used in this context should not be confused with the distinction between remote and local communication systems. The form of interaction. The most commonly used classification for the mode of interaction is between asynchronous, occurring at different times, and synchronous, occurring at the same time, working. These two forms of interaction are important in distinguishing computer support for different tasks. Synchronous cooperation is ideal for creative problem solving, as it often requires immediate input from each group member, i.e., to bounce ideas off of. In contrast, rigid tasks often have a previously formulated strategy, whereby group members take on a particular role and work in an asynchronous manner. Interactions between the form of interaction, synchronous, asynchronous, and the location of the user, local, remote, are often